Hey there guys, welcome to another episode of Tasty Games. Today we are going to walk you through the process of making Snackoos. First, you're going to need flour, milk, cocoa, brown sugar, an egg or two, baking powder, vegetable oil, milk chocolate, and parchment paper. We'll add a little bit of our flour, cocoa powder, add a little bit more flour, your baking powder, some brown sugar, the rest of the flour, and whisk it all together. After you're done with the dry ingredients, you want to mix in a little bit of oil and an egg. Start stirring it together, and if you feel that you need a second egg because the powder isn't really mixing into a dough, you can feel free to add another egg. The dough will get very sticky and get all clumped up in your whisk, so you could probably use a fork, or as you can see, Link used his hands. Pour a little bit of oil into a tall pan. We used vegetable oil, and start heating it up. Then, fully and amply cover your hands in flour because the dough is very, very sticky and it will be messy. So the more flour you have, the less stick you're going to have. For our first attempt, it was very sticky. Once your oil is heated, you want to drop in your little Snackoo dough pieces and turn them often. You don't want them to burn. And be careful of splatters because it is very hot. Once you feel that your little treat is fully cooked, you want to transfer it over to a few paper towels and let it rest and soak out some of the remaining oil. Next, you want to have your chocolate. We used milk chocolate chocolate chips here, and it was a little bit thicker than we thought it was going to be. But you do not want to put it in the microwave or put the chocolate directly on the burner. You want to boil water first, and then dip in your Snackoo pieces into the chocolate. We had to spread it because the chocolate was a lot thicker than we thought it was going to be. Usually you would completely cover these little bites fully in chocolate. However, we only did half and let them dry. And that is how you make your Snackoo. For a more detailed recipe, go to gourmetgaming.co.uk.
It's soft, it's chewy. Not like chewy in a bad way. I don't know if you could see this, but see, it's got a nice, you got the nice layer of the chocolate on the outside. Then you have the actual, and the inside, the dough that we created. It just has a nice cake, like a chocolate cake type flavor, almost with like a chocolate frosting, but it's not quite the same. There's something different about it.
And don't forget that we took a couple days to make it for time constraints.
That's right. So these were in the refrigerator before we actually put the chocolate frosting on. So may not be as crispy as they possibly could, but even by itself, it's still good. But the frosting really does help, and it smells good.
Would you make these again?
Yeah, these are actually really tasty. They are tasty. They are tasty games.